First time posting here. I'm not really sure what I want out of this. Maybe another perspective. A little background. My fiancé and I were high school sweethearts. We've been together since we were teens, and he's been my entire world. His family treats me like one of their own. His siblings see me as a big sister, and it's been a magical journey. We're both in our late 20s now, and we've been engaged with a fall wedding and planning. He's always been my first and only, on paper at least. But I've made some mistakes over the years, and sadly he found out 2 weeks ago. It all came out because I accused him of cheating, which he hadn't done and never would. I thought my guilt would be easier to carry if he admitted to something too, but that was a grave mistake. When I confessed, it wasn't all at once. It came out in bits and pieces over 2 weeks, and he was relentless till he finally extracted the real version of the story. He found out I'd been chatting with multiple men from casual hookup sites, fetish sites, and on affair sites while he was away for work. Only some of these relationships proceeded outside of the web. But the worst thing was, I brought one of them to our apartment, our bed, and had sex with him there. That's the part I know hurt him the most. Early in our relationship, I kissed another guy, and I'd been out with friends pretending to be single more times than I can count. I kept it all from him for years. D-Day was brutal. He found out everything just after we had come back from booking our venue. I was giddy with happiness, expectations of the future we were building, and in the process, I let my guard down. 2 hours after the venue was booked, the future I envisioned crumbled all around me. I can't imagine how hard that must have been for him. Since then, I've been trying to process it all. I've done everything I could to learn about infidelity recovery, reading, therapy, even watching videos about rebuilding trust. I found us a therapist who specializes in infidelity, and I've been going every week. But no matter how much effort I put into this, I can see that it's still destroying him. He made me give him back my wedding ring, took down all the pictures of us from his profile, and replaced the mattress and bedding in our bedroom. He even ripped apart a painting of us we used to have over our bed. He says he can't bear to look at anything that reminds him of what I've done. I know he's angry and heartbroken. Sometimes he punches my things or lashes out verbally, and I don't blame him. I caused this. But the hardest part is seeing how stuck he is while I'm trying to move forward. He says it feels like I've healed and left him behind, and he doesn't understand why he's still this hurt. I'm trying everything I can to make it right, but I don't know if it's enough. He's in this constant cycle of trying to move on and then being overwhelmed by anger and sadness. He tells me he feels like he doesn't deserve to go through this, and he's right, he doesn't. I want to fix this, but I don't know how to help him move forward when I've caused so much damage. I don't want to lose him. I know I've broken his trust and his heart, and I'll do whatever it takes to rebuild it. But is there even a way to heal from something of this magnitude? I love him more than anything, and I can't stand the thought of losing him because of my stupid mistakes. Update: D-Day was 5 weeks ago. I thought we were trying to move forward after everything I did. He's been so calm, so understanding, but now it feels like the life we were building is slipping away faster than I can hold on to it. He has officially canceled the wedding, told everyone, his family, his friends, my friends. I had no idea till they called to express their concerns. He pulled back all the deposits from the venue, the caterers, and everyone else without even telling me. I never imagined he'd actually take this step. I'm a mess. I haven't been able to eat or sleep since he told me. I've tried talking to him, but he says he doesn't think he can go through with it anymore. He's exhausted from trying to hold everything together, and he doesn't believe I truly understand the pain I've caused him. He said canceling the wedding was the only way he could feel like he's taking back control of his life. My parents are understandably furious with him. They're upset that he's pulling out of the wedding, and it's damaging my reputation big time. They think he's being unfair and that he's giving up on the relationship too quickly. I can't even begin to explain to them how much I've hurt him and how much work he's been putting into trying to move forward. I feel like I'm stuck between defending him and trying to salvage what's left of our relationship. Over the past 4 months, I've done amazing changes for him. After D-Day, I gave him full access to everything: phone, emails, even a GPS app. I committed to therapy with an incredible counselor, and our communication reached a level of intimacy I've never experienced before. For the first 3 weeks, I felt optimistic. I really believed we were building something new and better than before. But 2 weeks ago, everything fell apart. He hit a trigger that sent him into despair, and it was like the weight of the betrayal crashed down on him all over again. He told me he feels like he's suffocating in the pain of what I did, and that he just wants to escape. Then he told me he doesn't think I've done enough work to figure out why I cheated and how I let it happen. He said he can't forgive me and doesn't think he ever will. I'm devastated. I know I've hurt him more than words can describe, but I truly believe we were moving forward. I've been trying so hard to focus on the progress we've made together, but I can't deny that the past keeps coming back to haunt us both. I'm scared that he's right, that we'll never be able to move past this, and that everything we've worked so hard for is about to come crashing down. I don't know what to do. I don't want to give up on us, but I feel like every step I take just reminds him of how badly I've broken his trust. I know he feels like this betrayal is changing who he is, and honestly, it's changing me too. Story 2. Can't seem to reverse course? I've been struggling after having betrayed my partner. It's been less than a year, so I know not to expect too much. We'll have a period of days or weeks where things seem to be improving. I'll have my problematic behaviors in check, and we'll be spending good time together. Challenging, but good. Then I'll have a low day where I forget something or misstep and cause a fight. They'll have a highly charged reaction about something I said or did. They'll ask for some form of reassurance, and I get defensive for reasons I don't fully understand. I desperately want to comply, but I can't figure out why I refuse. As stupid as it sounds, I keep thinking about how we got here. I know the choice to betray my partner's trust was my own, but we got to this place because I was terrified to talk to my partner. Terrified to talk to them about thoughts, feelings, desires, and struggles. I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to hurt them. Lo and behold, right? The thought I have when they want to look through my social media, emails, search history, or my texts is, I don't trust you either. Leave me alone. The truth is, I don't trust them. They didn't lie to me. They didn't cheat on me. But I didn't talk to them about what I was dealing with because of the distance that had developed. I'd been feeling attacked, unwanted, unloved, and lonely. It was impossible to see past that, to understand the reason they were behaving that way. They were in just as much pain. I was just too blind to see it trying to deal with my own hurt. Now we're here. I've destroyed them, but I'm in pain too. I'm dealing with the fact that I failed to uphold my own sense of morality and integrity. In the act and afterward by lying about it, and I have to carry the knowledge I've wounded my partner so deeply, they may never fully recover. I can't lean on them for emotional support, one of the reasons we got here. I can't ask them for help in the work to reconcile, one of the reasons we got here. I can't receive the reassurance I have always depended upon in our relationship because it's not their job to reassure me after what I've done. I want so badly to reconcile and rebuild after I tore our house down, but I don't know how to do that without a partner to help me along the path. How can I advocate for my own needs in this process when I'm the one that did this to us? Your defensiveness is a natural response to the stress of the situation, but it's holding you back. You likely feel vulnerable and exposed, which triggers your instinct to protect yourself. However, this only creates more conflict and can reinforce your partner's feelings of mistrust. Therapy, both individual and couples, can help you understand and address this reaction, giving you healthier tools to engage when your partner seeks reassurance or accountability. When you feel like you don't trust them either, ask yourself where that feeling comes from. Is it truly about their behavior, or is it your guilt distorting your perception? Right now, your partner's mistrust is a response to your actions, while your mistrust may be rooted in unresolved shame or discomfort. Focus on consistent actions to demonstrate that you're committed to rebuilding trust over time. You're right that you can't lean on your partner for emotional support right now. Instead, find external resources like therapy to process your feelings and address your needs. Rebuilding after betrayal is two parallel journeys: your partner's path to heal and decide if they can trust again, and your path to grow, understand your choices, and repair the damage. It will take patience, consistency, and external support to move forward. Stay committed to the work, both for yourself and for your relationship. Now for comments. This sounds like relationship issues compounded by cheating issues. They are both related and separate at the same time. His being an emotionally unavailable and unsupportive partner doesn't excuse your cheating, but by the same token, your cheating doesn't absolve him of his responsibility to be a good partner. I don't have any advice, but wanted to offer sympathy and say this sounds really hard. While MC is not a good solution for most couples after infidelity, because it focuses too much on the couple and not enough on the infidelity, maybe it would be helpful for you. Sounds like there are multiple issues you two need to work on.